hard to subtract an hour. Heading out for 13 miles today. Got my baby Annie. I got also my sister Hope is visiting. So we get lots of fun today. Yeah, that's the week after next.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
So we're 3 miles in. We've been doing 10-minute miles. I just took a Go Gel, some water, and I got this little frozen pineapple juice to carry around. Take that pretty soon once it melts. Okay. How do you fit marathon training into your daily life with a big family and a lot of responsibilities and a full-time job?
I just neglect them all, except running.
Running is life.
No, I really guard my time from my own bad habits of just sitting and doing nothing.
Morning.
I'm just by default, my personality is to always want to be accomplishing and being productive. So sitting on the couch and watching a movie or TV or just wasting my time it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
So I wake up really early every single morning and I never watch TV. And I'm always purposeful about my time and how I use it.
Good tips. Thank you. Charity, how do you manage being a full-time mama and having a house to take care of and a husband and all this training and taking care of parents and babies and
barely managing it? I don't know. Just have to sometimes rearrange stuff.
yeah.
Be flexible. It's not always easy.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, but you know, as long as we keep our priorities straight, I guess.
Yeah.
Like this shouldn't be absolute top priority. So
Yeah.
if I have to miss something, oh well. I mean, miss a run or something.
Yeah. You don't mean like missed your child's first birthday or something?
No. No.
Okay. Thank you. Zach, how do you manage with being a full-time student and working and all the stuff you do?
I started running into my schedule. Yeah, that's about it.
Forced it in there?
No. I just think about, I kind of plan out my days.
Yeah.
Because I like to go to the gym too.
Yeah.
So,
Between lifting weights and running, what's your favorite?
running has more of adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to either do both or do at least one a day.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't have time for the gym.
Yeah. I get that. Thank you. Just hit 5 miles. Doing a 10s and a little bit sub 10s. Charity's having her pineapple juice. How's that?
It's actually kind of too warm now.
Oh no. I need to hurry up and drink mine.
Yeah.
Like liquid yet.
I've been like trying to put my palms in your hand because it's like it's called Palmer cooling, but I overdid it, I guess. Disintegrating.
One of the tricks I play on myself to do long runs is I pretend like the first 5 or 6 or 7 miles is just a warm up. And then I'm like, okay, starting my run now. Easy day. And it sort of does give me like a internal mental boost or something. And I just like, oh, okay, fresh legs, fresh lungs, fresh brain, here we go. Heading into mile 8, I'm gonna do a Go Gel and a Relight electrolytes and some water. Only got 5 more miles to go.
Then they retreat back into the tunnel. Very time of the video.
Yep.
Give me something.
All right, I finished a half marathon today in 2:09, 13.1 miles, and average pace was 9:54. Felt pretty good. I think it was 74 degrees out when we started with really high humidity. So that was great. How was yours?
My walk.
Yeah.
I jogged like another probably less than a quarter mile, and it took a little while for my knee to even tolerate it.
It might be good for you to have a few days off.
Yeah.
So I'm at Charity's house using her ice bath after she got out. Laughing it up with my sissies. Makes it a little easier to endure. Got like 9.5 minutes left. I'm out here at the chicken coop getting some eggs for my brekkie to fit marathon training into a busy schedule, which mine's not as busy as some others maybe because I don't have a full-time job or anything, but I have a big family and we have a really big church community that we spend a lot of time with, and I have parents nearby and children and grandchildren, which is a huge blessing. And we have a big property that takes a lot of work. So I kind of break things down into small goals most of the time. I think of a 20-week training block as just a very short period of time in the grand scheme of things. It feels long when you're in the middle of it, and I think today we just completed run number 40, so we have 60 more to go. But I put that into the scheme of a lifetime. 20 weeks really isn't very long. I've done way harder things. Raising 3 babies by myself while my husband would be deployed to Iraq for years at a time. A year at a time. That was way harder than this. So there's chunks and seasons of your life where you go through really hard times, and it makes doing something like this where you're willingly putting yourself through your own little hard time into perspective. But getting up at 5 every day to go do this, it helps me to remember that I've done much harder things than that, and so I just kind of prioritize this training over most other things for this time period. I take a lot of other things that out of my life, such as I don't really do a lot of sitting most of the time. I'm trying to work on some quilts for my new grandbabies, and it's been really hard because I don't really sit down a lot, and I just go all day, all the time, because there's so much to do in the time that I'm not training or doing a YouTube video or running back and forth to grandbabies or having grandbabies here. Some other things have to go out of my schedule. Basically, I don't let anything that's not super important get in the way of my training period right now. I do have it, I've put it as a top priority for the time being, and that's just how it's going to be. If there's an emergency, yes, I will put this aside for an emergency, and then I might go train later in the day. But unless it's an emergency, I won't let anything else interfere with that. And I push everything else around it. And part of the thing with making this a priority is also making sure that I'm recovering properly. So I have to get that sleep in there. I have to make sure I'm eating enough protein and carbs and everything, and like eating well, so that I think it does play a big part in the recovery. I'm making time to get a deep tissue massage this coming week, prioritizing training and recovery. So yeah, it feels kind of selfish and all-consuming. I'm trying to keep it in balance and not let it be all-consuming, because I want to make sure that I always have God and family first before everything else. Got my brekkie, got my eggs and greens, yogurt with maple syrup, watermelon, water, and curry yogurt. And I'm gonna sit here in the living room and eat and stretch at the same time. Crossing run number 40 off the calendar. Woo! Done with brekkie and heading over to hang out with family at my parents' house now. one of the ways that I end up prioritizing my training right now is that I realize in certain seasons, some things are gonna fall by the wayside. And for me right now, some of those things are like housekeeping a bit. I usually like to keep everything pretty clean, but I let my house go sometimes right now. Laundry piles up where I'll wash and dry it, but I won't fold it for a week. So I let some things like that go a little bit, and my husband understands, and he's okay with it. And I am really blessed to have a very supportive family that all either joins in with this kind of stuff with me or is really supportive of like, oh, what time is your run? Okay, we'll try to work things around that. And so I'm very blessed to have had those kind of family relationships where everybody's so supportive and understanding. Even if they don't understand why I'd want to run those distances, they're fine with supporting it. So I thank God. And I thank my family for always being so understanding and supportive with it all.